Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a necklace using Bargain Bead Box subscription for the month of November 2021. So I do have these red crystal beads. I did a bracelet. I didn't do a video because that's similar to a bracelet that I did last month, but I can't stop myself from doing so. So I will show the bracelet in the finished jewelry projects with Bargain Bead Box video. So don't you worry about that. And also I will link down in the description box below the tutorial for the video. Actually, this is a bracelet that I did last month, as you guys know. And one of the favorite bracelets that I have ever did. It's very simple, but at the same time, it's really pretty. So I made a similar one. Now I have a little less beads is all I wanted to say. I used about say 10 beads, I would say. Yeah, 10 beads. So I still have this much left, and this bicones, I don't know, for some reason I'm not able to incorporate the bicones into any of my projects because I feel that yellow and this pale purple doesn't go, neither this red and or maroon, you can say, and this goes well. So for me, I need to come up with a project just for the bicones for sure. But I still have all of these left. So I'm gonna use these beads. And by the way, this also I used for the bracelet. I made one more bracelet in which I used only 4, and the other bracelet I used 5. So this is also less. You might have more in your in your box left, but this is all I have right now, so I'm going to work with that. Okay, so it's going to be a knotted project. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove all of these beads, I think. Yeah, because otherwise I won't be able to. So I have 1 mil satin cord. You can also use Chinese knotting cord. You can use 0.8 millimeter, whichever you want. The design that I'm going to go with involves a hand knotting technique which I recently learned from Sandra Young. I'm so sorry, I don't know her name exactly, but so I learned that from her. So I am just going to use that, and that just blew my mind off. You guys all know I love hand knotting techniques, and the one that I'm using is pretty good as well, but this one is much more easier and faster, I think. So I will take this and I'm gonna make a knotted necklace. This knotted necklace is, I wanted it to be pretty long so that I can just pop it around my neck without any closure. But that being said, if I don't have enough beads, I'll go back to adding a adjustable knot at the end, the macrame sliding knot, so we can do that. So I have 10 beads here, so I need to count the number of beads that I have so that I don't run off. So I need at least, say, I'm just keeping in groups of 5, so I need 20 beads on the other side. Yeah, that is 20, so I can add more. Maybe this will become long enough for me to slip on top of my head. I'll figure out a pattern and I'm going to use all of these beads. Okay, and then come and show you guys, and then I'll start showing how we are going to knot this. So here is the pattern that I have come up with, and I really like this pattern. If you want, you can actually string this like this and wear it. knot it at the end, have a sliding knot, and then that's about it. So this is what I came up with. I still have some beads left, but this is a pattern that I like, so I'm gonna add 2 beads here, 2 beads there, and finish this off. Or maybe I'll save this for earring, 2 beads. I'll just add 2 here, 1 and 1 there. Okay, so this is what it is, right? So I strung bunch of red beads, then I broke the pattern by a saucer bead which I have in my stash, and then I added 5 of the yellow color 6mm. I think this is dragon veins agate. I'm not so sure. We received in the box this month. Then this crystal, like a big faceted ones, electroplated, whatever they call. That one separated by the bronze bead that we received in the box, and then I stopped that pattern by one of this yellow separated by the saucer bead. Then again one separated by the bronze. Then I added the yellow, red, yellow, and then just one of that, just to make this pattern come all the way here. Okay, this is an asymmetrical necklace, by the way. I feel that this is good. If you like this one, which I really like the most, right? Yeah, I think this is much more asymmetrical than the first pattern. Then I will have to remove some beads here, and yeah, I'll add this side. So this is what it is. Now we have to this is about, say, 12. Yeah, it's about, say, more than enough. So I don't need a sliding knot per se. All I need is, but I can make a sliding knot. Okay, let me just leave. I will decide later. So let me just leave, about, say, 5 to 6 inches. So these yellow beads did go through, but it was a little bit difficult. Okay, so I will leave about 6 inches of cord, and then make myself an overhand knot, just in case if I think that I need a sliding knot, I should be able to do so. Okay, now this is where our knotting process starts, and I'm going to use my knotty dough towel for a purpose, but you don't have to use the knotty dough towel. All you need is pull up a bead, okay, and then push the beads all the way down so that we have enough space to knot. Okay, and the end right over here, about, say, here, you need somewhere you can anchor this cord. Okay, like that, like really anchor this cord. You can actually tape, you can actually put a binder clip right here, and then put the binder clip on top of your table, or you can hang it anywhere which is stable. That's all you need. Okay, so I'm just doing it this side, over here, to have a lot of stuff, but I'm just going to leave it right there. And I showed you guys, I secured it in that alligator clip right there. Okay, and then maybe don't need this much. Okay, so you can see where I knotted the 6 inches tail, and then I pull one bead up. Okay, push all the beads down. I just take this See this? You take it, make a loop, put this in here, take this and bring this all the way down, just like that, and there you go, knotted, and there is no movement there. Just the next one, again, make yourself a loop. See, as soon as I knotted one, the amount of cord here has reduced. You can see that, right? So I push another bead, make myself a loop again. Okay, take this and put it inside, and then bring it all the way here, and then pull that. There we go. Okay, that's it. No, like this. So take it, go up on top of that cord, bring all the beads inside. Okay, see that? Just pull that and push it. You have a knot, right? So this is how it's knotted, and you can see the knots are right next to the bead and without any problems. So now pull up one bead, make myself a loop, put this through that loop, all the beads, pull that, you have yourself a knot. Pull that, make a loop. Okay, I didn't put the bead properly. All you need to do is, and then pull that. Sorry, just put the tail inside too. There we go. It's coming out really pretty. I like how the green is standing out between the red. I hope our pattern looks good also. Then pull the next bead down, make yourself a loop, put all the things inside. Okay, just like that, right next to the bead, and pull that. There we go, our knot. So this is how I do it. It is very simple, as you guys can see. Okay, you can also do the hand knotting technique, by the way. So that's also easy. It's not a big deal, but I thought this one is even more easy is what I thought. Right, what do you say? Hi friends, welcome back. I finished stringing this entire thing. So this is the look I wanted. So here it is. So I didn't do knots completely on after every single bead. As you guys can see, I tried it, but I kind of didn't like it. See this bronze bead in between these two things? It doesn't look very nice, but at the same time this looks very pretty. So what I did was I just continued here, knotting after every other bead, and I stopped between these three. So this is one set I knotted after that, and then I continued not knotting here, just left it as it is, and then I knotted here, and then continued the yellow, then this one. After that I started knotting. So it's just an option, whichever you like. You can actually do it however you prefer this to be. This is an asymmetrical necklace, and you can do however you prefer. I wanted this look, this knot to be very centered, and at the same time this randomness needs to make sense to me. So I really like how this turned out to be. I hope you guys like it too, and we shall finish the ends. So for the ends, you can actually do a sliding knot. I want to do a sliding knot at the end, but I wanted to do a square knot, which is what we use to slide. Actually, we used to crisscross this like this, and then consider this to be the base cord. Take a piece of cord like 8 inches or so, and then square knot it here. I want to just do a little bit different. Let me just grab this, and I need about, say, an 8 inch or so. That's more than enough. I just like to put this cord through this loop because this doesn't have any groove to keep it intact. There we go. And then, so instead of doing this way, I'm just going to hold these two together. We have done this in a particular bracelet with Bargain Bead Box only. Okay. Here we go. I'm using Naughty Do It All. You don't have to use this. Trust me. You can use anything you want. I'm just going to go ahead and secure this. You can tape this to your table, both ends, and do it. You can actually use a clipboard or macrame board, whatever you want. So go underneath, okay, and then do the square knot. I'm doing the Q's and the P's. I always start with a Q. It's just your preference. It doesn't have to be Q first. It can be P first. So however you prefer, pick one side and stick to it. So that's a P, and this is a Q. So all you need to do is, this is a base cord, these are the knotting cords. You keep it in the form of Q, go on top, underneath, and through that loop that you created. Do the same this side, create a P on top of this cord, underneath everything, through that loop from underneath. Okay, so if you are not aware of the basic macrame square knot, please go ahead and watch my tutorial on basic macrame knots. It's very simple knot. It's very versatile. It will be useful in so many different ways you have no idea about. Okay, that's more than enough. 3 knots is more than enough to hold it, but since it's a necklace and it's a bit heavy, I wanted it to have a little bit more knots than 3. Okay, so take this off. Now I'm gonna snip this ends, give it a trim, take your lighter and just melt this. Wait for a bit, otherwise you might burn your fingers. You can also do something like this with your lighter itself. You can also use a thread sap to melt it. See this? It's sliding this way. Okay, the ends, both the ends. Let me see if I don't have any of the red beads, so I'm going to use the yellow bead. I just have one red bead, which is not enough, so I'm just going to use the yellow bead, add it at the end of this tail. Tie an overhand knot. Do the same this side. There we go. Make sure both the knots are in the same distance. That's why I'm adjusting it. So go ahead and tie that knot. Almost the same. Give it a trim. Melt both. So our necklace is ready, as you guys can see. Okay, so this is how the necklace ends, right? It is just that I just wanted a little bit. See, this much space you have to put it on, and then the sliding knot is this way, not the regular way. Just a tiny bit different, but I really like it. I hope you guys like this video too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I will leave down the description box below the link for the Etsy shop. And also, if you guys make something, get inspired by my designs and make something similar, I would appreciate if you guys can share it on the Facebook group. I will leave down the description box below the link for that too. Have a good day. Bye.